This is Geum apricot pearl. Oh, and a wild samo as well. It's looking really nice at the moment. It's got loads of flowers on it. So I thought I'd do a quick video. And I don't own any of the, sorry, the cat's trying to nuzzle the phone as I record this. I don't own any of the Geums. But yeah, I've got 3 here. I bought them from Farmer Gracie, and their flowers are small and quite delicate, but they are very beautiful. As they are quite small. Sorry, Samo's desperate to say hello. Hello, Samo. So as the flowers are quite small, they're not as like bright as and showy as like Geum Totally Tangerine, for example. So tell me what you think. Do you like these? Welsh poppies are all blooming beautifully now, and they are looking really nice next to the alliums as well. Do you think that is a beautiful colour combination? My alliums are a bit sort of thin and weedy, but I think that's because the soil is so rubbish in this part of the garden. I don't really mulch. I only mulch my rose beds and my fruit trees, really. I don't. This is kind of like a dry, poor soil border. But yeah, the poppies obviously don't care about that. And the alliums are still flowering nicely, but I think they'd probably be, I don't know, a bit stronger if they had better soil. And at the back, next to my coppiced eucalyptus tree, I've got a peony, which has got some lovely buds on it. So that's something to look forward to. I've got one here as well, but this one it doesn't look like it's grown very well at all. I can see a bud on it, but it looks like something's been eating it to me. I can see some stalks. So yeah, that one's struggling. The one at the back looks okay though. And this is something that I absolutely love. And that is my Viburnum Opulus. It's one of my favourite shrubs. Well, one of my favourite shrubs in the garden, but also my favourite shrubs ever. Because I just love the colour they are now, this beautiful sort of fresh green white. I just think it's absolutely stunning. I first learned about these when I did a floristry course, because they are used in flower arranging quite a lot. For good reason, because they are just so beautiful. Try and focus on that, yeah. The flowers look quite small though. That's the only thing I would say about. I think that's maybe because the soil is quite poor in this part of the garden, and they probably could do with a mulch, and they've not had one. So perhaps that's why the flowers are small this year. But they are absolutely gorgeous. Yep, so that's Viburnum Opulus. Next to that I have my very tall curly willow, which really should propagate. Apparently they're very easy to propagate. Yeah, that fills up this corner quite nicely. I don't know about you, but I always find the geraniums, they always look so good on the first flush. And they're just coming out now. So this is Geranium Brookside, these beautiful blue flowers. And yeah, they're looking absolutely gorgeous. I find that they do get very overgrown and then tend to look a bit tatty, so I need to get better at cutting them back when they do that. But yeah, how gorgeous are they looking right now? Okay, so over to the greenhouse. And most of the plants in the greenhouse are outside today because it's a really hot day. So I've brought them out. So we've got some tomato plants, and I'm growing 3 varieties this year. I've got Black Moon, which is, I think I grew this last year, and they turned out really well. I'm pretty sure I probably would have included them in a video. But yeah, they were my favourites last year, the Black Moon. I do really like the dark skinned tomatoes. I've also got some beef tomatoes, which is the first time I've grown beef tomatoes. I think the variety is Burlesque. These aren't all labelled very well. So that's Black Moon. Anyway, yeah, I've got Burlesque, and I've got a baby plum called Katie Bell, which is like a little yellow plum, and I grew those last year. I think it was last year, and they were also really nice. So yeah, 3 varieties. And a cucumber. This one I haven't grown. I was going to buy some seeds and grow them from seed, but then I saw one. I thought, actually I only want one plant, and I saw this in a garden centre. I thought I might as well just buy the plant as I only want one. I have got some other varieties of cucumber that I'm growing from seed. But yeah, I've never tried this before, so if anyone has, let me know in the comments what you thought of it, if it was nice. I'm very intrigued. So yeah, that's an interesting new one for this year. And yesterday I did a bit of potting up of my sempervivums. So these are all pups from this plant here, that I bought from a car boot sale last year. Unfortunately, that went really, what's it called when they sort of stretch out? Elongated. Over the winter, it really seemed to like stretch out through the lack of light. So I've kind of tried to replant it and position it in a way that will hopefully maybe fix that. I don't know if it will. But yeah, these are some pups from that I have potted on, and we'll see how those go. That's a new one I bought from a garden centre, that big green one at the back, and there's some more pups as well in there. And I've got a couple of other new ones that are around the front that I'll show you later. Next to the sempervivums, I've got some more. These are some musk strawberries that I showed you before. They were under the tree. Yeah, so they've spread. Considering I only grew them from seed last year, they've spread via runner really quickly, which is fine because, well, haven't tasted them, but hopefully I'll like them. So I just potted up a few of the new plants. I might give them away, or I might just reposition them somewhere else. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's another new one for this year, musk strawberry. And inside, all that's left are some Cobea scandens. So these are those purple flowers that grow. They're a climbing vine. I think I've got 4 plants that I've grown from seed, and they are going to go on my arch on the front garden. I have a rose. It's like a coral coloured climbing rose that also goes over the arch. And I thought these purple bellflowers might look nice with those. So that is where they're going to go. Probably quite soon actually, I'll plant those out. A couple of dahlias in there that are new from Farmer Gracie. And I think that's Samo enjoying the warmth of the greenhouse. And here I've got a cucumber. I think that's Cucumber Beth, which is just quite a small variety that I grew last year. Sowed some courgette seeds, but doesn't look like anything's come up yet. And I actually can't remember what they are, and they I think they might be giant scabious. Unfortunately, I either mislabeled them, or the Sharpie writing on it has sort of rubbed away or faded so much that I can't read it. I think they're giant scabious, which is really exciting because I've never grown them before, but I think they're absolutely gorgeous. So if they grow well, they'll go on the front garden. And I think that might be the same as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it for in the greenhouse. It is absolutely boiling in here, so I'm going to go out. Not a huge amount to see over here on my little gravel area. I've got my olive, which looks like it needs some water. I've got some sempervivums. A lot of these are propagating. More of those strawberries, the musk strawberries. More sempervivums. These are new. These are just from a garden centre, so I've no idea what variety they are. Some there as well. And in these large pots I have dahlias. It's been a couple of weeks since I filmed that footage that you've just watched, but so I just wanted to come out this lovely sunny Sunday morning and show you the first roses that are in bloom. So this is my one of my Queen of Sweden roses, looking absolutely gorgeous this morning. And I've definitely included this in previous videos, so yeah, check out my previous videos if you want to see other videos of this. How lovely is that in the morning light? It's hard to focus actually because the sun is shining on it. Lots and lots of buds. My Simple Life Climbing Rose is also in flower now, or just starting to open up. That's lovely. So yeah, in my next video, oh, one thing I love about the Simple Life is the buds. Very, very lovely. So yeah, my next video I expect will be quite rose heavy. Oh, just Joey's got some buds on as well. And that'll be a goodbye from me and Lumi. Until next time, see you soon.